Heyo, welcome back everybody. This is EonShiKeno with another StarCraft 2 commentary for HMTV. Let me introduce our players. Got a ladder match here. And we've got a blue Protoss player down on the bottom left side of the map. It's going to be HuK Raid Call. And he evidently doesn't like to use the new feature that starts your units to auto-mine, your workers to auto-mine at the beginning. He likes to do it the old-fashioned way, where you have to click and then do it all manually, but evidently HuK's been watching a lot of his stream, which is his opponent on the other side of the map. It's going to be another Protoss player. It's going to be a Minigun from Clan Root. Evidently HuK is saying he likes watching a Grubby stream, which I also recommend. Grubby's got a pretty good stream, and Minigun's there. So Root versus EG. Got a PvP here on Daybreak. Hopefully we'll have a good game for you guys. This is the Heart of the Swarm. Heart of the Swarm is going to be coming out March 13th, if I recall correctly. There's a big to-do. There's a big launch event all over the world. Australia, France, California, probably somewhere else. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more parties all over the place for releases, but those are the big ones. Korea. Well, I was surprised I forgot Korea. Only the mecca of StarCraft. But anyways, yeah, a lot of fun coming out here. But the Heart of the Storm will be down for, I think it's like 12 days, whenever they do the transition. So 12 days leading up to March 13th. So I guess from March 1st and on, the beta is actually going to be down for, I think, everybody. Maybe Blizzard will give access to a couple of pros, or I'm not sure quite who, but that could be a possibility. But a lot of fun stuff here. Everybody's excited for the Heart of the Storm transition. Should make for some entertaining games. 2 gas going up quick here for Minigun. HuK down here, taking his second gas a little bit later. You know, one thing we're going to see a lot in PvP, at least that I've seen a lot in PvP, is just, it's like Phoenixes. Phoenixes are everywhere. Phoenixes are the new staple. The new staple in PvP. And you know, they've got the 1 range upgrade, which is nice, and of course, not 1 range upgrade, but in +1 range as opposed to what they used to have, so they're just a little bit better. And you know, you got the Mothership Core right here, which is another good unit that's going to be in most situations. It's a really good unit for allowing you to get high ground vision whenever you go for a Blink Stalker build. So that's just another opportunity players get. So they, instead of having to go for a Robo after they start Twilight Tech to get Blink Stalkers, to get an Observer to get high ground vision like they used to, they can just make a nice Warp Prism, or sorry, a Mothership Core out of this Nexus. Probe getting there a little too late, will be taken out by this Stalker. HuK's going to deny that scouting, or actually deny any future scouting. And got 1 free probe kill. Twilight Council going up for Minigun. So Minigun's going to be going for, I would assume, you know, since DTs are a lot cheaper now, at least the tech for it is cheaper. He might be going for DTs. That's a good possibility, just because so many people go Phoenixes. You know, it's kind of the meta play. The counter game is to go DTs, knowing your opponent won't have detection. And we got 2 little automatons, 2000 having a little party over there. But you know, that's one of the possibilities we could see here. Or it could just be straight up going blink. We'll see if he adds more gateways in the situation. So he's going to build something. Yep, it's going to be DTs. So DTs versus, it looks like just a 3-gate here. So HuK going to apply some pressure. We'll see if Minigun is going to be able to hold this pressure off. Here we got the pylon going down for HuK. He's situating himself out here at the bottom. He doesn't want to lose that Stalker. He cannot get force field in there. That would just be terrible. That would completely ruin this attack. And there's a counter pylon over here by Minigun. That's going to be a great position to warp in those DTs. Another pylon here at the natural of Miniguns. And it's just the time. This is what we're waiting on here. Up here, the Dark Shrine. We're waiting on this to finish. That's going to be the tide turning in this game. That's going to allow Minigun to start doing some counterattack. Until then, he's just going to be pure defense. And HuK has got no detection for this. So if he gets a DT out there, and HuK will have no detection, that's pretty much GG as far as that goes. It'll just go straight up to a base race, and usually DTs will win that. Not to mention you can do what? Never mind, scratch that. We're going to have the Stalkers get at the ramp, and no, the force field. Oh my god, I can't believe he got that off there. That was so close. Those Stalkers are right on the back of those sentries. 1 Stalker does get in there, and he should be able to scout out this. Oh, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see the Dark Shrine. He needs to see that so badly right now. Stalker's trying to get up there, and he didn't lose a single sentry with this attack. Amazing force field there by Minigun, and HuK just trying to get in there, and I don't think he saw it. Let me check his vision again, but oh, he didn't see it. So close right there to see that DT, and This is bad news bears here. He's got plenty of force fields. You can see up here he's got, you know, enough for at least 2, 3 more. And HuK is just going to be force fielded out there. The DTs are making their way, and now HuK feeling maybe some bad stuff is coming. Look at this nice wall off he's got going here. He's got pylons in the back. He's got stalkers warped in here. And he's going to try to chrono boost out an observer, because that's kind of what he's feeling is going for here. There's nothing else. There's no Robotech. He hasn't seen any air units, which he definitely would have used in this situation for defense. But look at, there's a Dark Templar is now out. He's going to start chopping away at those probes. Probes dying really quickly to 1 attack each. But there we have the robotics facility done. DTs are going straight into it. They're hacking away on that. You know, HuK here trying to frantically chrono boost. He's going to throw down some sentries or sentry force fields to stop this from being attacked. There's still one position there. No, he's not going to get it. But if he gets this observer out, oh, another nice force field. He needs to keep this alive. The observer is going to get out. Oh my God, nice play there by HuK. And the observer does get out, and the DTs are going to get taken out here. But you know, not without doing a significant amount of damage. 7 workers killed right there. HuK now falling back. He's going to be able to take out this probe. He scouts around a little bit. He might be able to find this proxy pylon, because he knows there's got to be one around here somewhere, because those DTs didn't come out of thin air. Well, they do come out of thin air at the pylon, but but not just thin air. You need a pylon there, then they come out of thin air. So we got HuK throwing down his Nexus, and likewise here for Minigun. So both players gave their best shot to take out their opponent with their opening build. Didn't work out. And now we have a robotics play here for Minigun. Going to start to pump out some mortals. And both players are... see, here we got HuK looking around the map for the proxy pylon. He just unfortunately went in the wrong direction. Hasn't seen it. And HuK even scouting in his base there for it. More stalkers coming out here for HuK. We'll see what he transitions to as the game progresses. He's got a couple more sentries. He's going to need that. The observer's going to be up there. You know, Minigun's got a couple options. He's probably, you know, you can make these DTs into Archons. You can do an Archon Immortal with a lot of Zealot timing push here, and just hope that HuK, you know, just hasn't managed to make enough warp gates to defend this. So that's an opportunity, you know, Minigun can go with here. We'll see what he's going to do. Got a lot of opportunities to him here. No Phoenixes yet. You know, I was saying at the beginning of the game, you know, Phoenixes, they're all over the place in PvP. But, of course, in the one game, proven completely wrong. Just DTs and stalkers. More gateways coming out here for Minigun. He's got 4 in his base. And just continuing to produce the workers. Transfers going on over here. Same thing for HuK. Middle of the map, HuK did see that he had the stalkers there at the middle Xel'Naga Tower, so he knew Minigun was on his way. Minigun now with his own observer of his own. He can do some counter observer sniping there if he feels like it. And of course we have the hallucinated Phoenix flying around scouting for Minigun. You know, another change with Heart of the Swarm is that, you know, you can make hallucinations as soon as you get your sentry out with enough energy. That's not a required upgrade anymore. And that's just a really useful feature for Protoss to allow them to scout without having to go for observer every single game. It was a little bit tedious, and Minigun sneaking a DT here, and he can just run in and get 5 or 6 more kills. There's no detection in here, and here you go. Let's see how many more kills he can rack up. And oh wow, look at this. He's only got 2 workers on gas here. He's just so low on the probes, and he's going to be even lower after this DT has his way here. He's already got 4 kills. He's going to get a 5th one. This one guy was just inside. He was inside the assimilator. Whenever the memo came, he's like, I didn't get that memo, guys. I was getting some Vespian gas. And the DT is just going to hang out over here. Another attack from HuK coming in the top left side of the base. He's going to drop his warp prism right in there, do a big warp in. We'll see how many warp gates he has. He's got 3 only right now. He doesn't have any more. He hasn't made any more. He really can't afford it just because he's lost so many probes. And there we got the warp in. 3 Zelts going here. They're going to try and do as much damage as that DT did. 1 probe goes down, 2 probes go down, but they're going to die really quickly to the rest of this army here. Minigun was prepared for it. Warp Prism is going to die down here at the bottom. And now at this point, HuK's got to be thinking, all right, I've taken a lot of damage. I'm going to try and go for an attack here. Maybe turn the game. You can see he's not producing any more workers. It's just all mostly just army at this point, and more supply. And we'll see if he's just going to go try and go for an attack here. More harass coming in here. Zealot's being warped right on top of that Stalker. Now the Warp Prism will be able to get out of there. This is just the diversion HuK needs to get position here. But look at this. Minigun in such a great spot. Force field on the right. Completely sections off that army. Stalkers over here on the left. Are they going to blink into the top of the base? They don't have blink yet. He needs to just blink on in there and maybe just force field. But that's not going to happen this sentry. The 1 sentry he was hoping to get that force field down. It isn't going to work. And Minigun with the stronger supply here is going to push these Stalkers back. There's no Zelts to tank the shots from the Immortals here from Minigun. And Minigun just needs to sit back, play this pretty good with the defense. He's got the Guardian Shield up to stop the damage from those Stalkers, to reduce it at least. And now there's just so many Immortals. There are 3 Immortals. And but the attack in the main still rages on. More Zelts go down. More Zelts being warped in. See how many kills he's actually got there. 8 so far. 9 actually. So he's managed to get a couple more, trying to even out the game just a little bit. But at this point, you know, he's obviously further behind in the workers than his opponent. 33 versus 21. So that Warp Prism attack finally is going to fall back. Did a little bit of damage. HuK really, you know, while that Zealot attack, the Warp in on the main, was pretty effective, he really just wanted that to be a distraction so he could get his Stalker Force in there and deal the damage, maybe snipe the Nexus. But Minigun was prepared for it. He had a really good army split. And now, oops, got the production tab, switched it back. Now HuK is straight back into the pro production. He was going to give it a shot there. Didn't work out. Now he's thinking, all right, let's get back in the game, macro up a little bit. Let's see if we can take it to the late game, get a third base up, see where we go from there. Mothership core out. This thing looks like just a soccer ball to me. It's like a flying soccer ball. I just want to kick it, you know? Just going to go for the goal. I don't know why. It's like a soccer ball, and it's got, I don't know, some blue stuff around there. Maybe, I don't know exactly what that would be, because there's not much you'd put on a soccer ball. But anyway, another hallucinated Phoenix going to go out and do some scouting for Minigun. HuK's got a really good map awareness here. He's got the Stalker at the Zelnogger Tower. Quickly going to pull that back. Keep that guy alive. He's going to try and keep map control as much as possible. Blink is not... Oh, wow. He actually canceled Blink? Did he actually cancel Blink? Wait, no. Actually, that was... I was completely wrong there. That was Minigun actually researching Blink earlier. I just assumed it was HuK because all the Stalkers he was making. But no. Yeah, Minigun had the Twilight Council, so that was his Blink. So Minigun in such a great position now. He's got... Look at these Immortals. 5 Immortals. So many Stalkers. 9 Stalkers. 4 Sentries. 1 Mothership Core. HuK yet to get his Mothership Core out. More gateways going up here for HuK. Still only 2 workers in gas for each of these. You really just can't spare it because he only has 14 workers on his minerals. Can't even fully saturate the... Not fully saturate, but optimally saturate that with 16 workers. Forge down here for HuK. Unfortunately, it's a little bit late. We already got upgrades coming for Minigun. Third in base for Minigun going to go up. The Nexus down here in this position. Minigun's got to feel pretty safe. You can look at the supply, 117 versus 88. He's had 2 fights go really well for him, as well as he had the double Dark Templar harass at the beginning, and then the second one that he came in later with. Both were really successful, definitely worth the cost. And just more Immortals coming out here from Minigun. Look at that, up to 6 now, even making... actually, now he's transitioning into Colossus. Another Colossus being chrono boosted out. 1 Colossus already done. +1 attack is about halfway done. Range for the Colossus being researched as well. And HuK's playing from behind. He's, you know, at this point, when you're playing from behind, it just doesn't feel good. You're thinking, all right, am I going to cut corners? Am I just going to play straight up and hopefully he makes a mistake? There's really the 2 schools of thought you can go with whenever you're behind. You know, is he going to make a mistake? Should I play straight and he make a mistake? Or should I take a risk and hope that it pays off? More production going up here for Minigun. He's going to need this as he scales up his income to the 3 bases. You definitely need at least 8 warp gates for a Protoss production. You know, if you're on 3 Nexus mining, you know, that's kind of just the minimum you're going to need. It wouldn't surprise me if he goes up to, you know, 10 even, or 12, deciding, you know, how many Zelts he wants to warp in whenever this big attack comes, or just, you know, for reinforcements. Zelts make the greatest reinforcement unit. In a late game PvP, whenever there's Colossus, Immortals, and Stalkers. You know, they're a great mineral sink too as well. Sometimes you just have so much minerals and you're really low on gas and you're thinking, what can I make? Of course, you can make cannons, you can make probes, and you can make zealots. 2 observers out here for HuK. He's not going to let any of that dirty stuff show up in his base. He's tired of those DTs coming in. Back on 3 gas for both of these simulators at HuK's main. HuK now moving out and got a lot of workers. Let's check the actual the unit count here. 16 and 18. So HuK with 2 more workers, but he's way behind in the Stalker count, way behind in the Colossus count, and way behind in the Immortal count. So HuK is going to have some insane positioning to win this fight. And now we got Minigun on the 3rd base, and where's... Oh, if HuK went straight up into the 2nd... That would have been perfect here, but HuK's going to go straight into Minigun's hands, and this is not going to turn out very well for HuK. Look at this, 3 Colossus already for Minigun. HuK is going to give it a shot. Oh, wow, nice. Good job applying that Photon Overcharge onto the Nexus. with this Mothership Core is just going to cause HuK to fall back there. I think it does a lot of damage. +1 done here for both players. Pretty sure. Let's check the old new upgrades tab. Wait, no, it's units. It's a new upgrade tab. Upgrades, G. +1 and pretty much even for both players, except, you know, like I said earlier, Minigun has that blink tech. So both players just positioning themselves. Minigun just trying to stay between his second and third base. This upgrade lasts quite a while here. How long does that actually last? 60 seconds. Okay, just now finishes. A lot of posturing going on now. HuK is going to make his way into the natural. We have Minigun out of position, but he's got so many Colossus. I don't even know if it's going to matter. We'll see. Here we go with the big engagement. The time slowdown goes there on top of HuK. The Zealots are just getting shredded to all these Colossus. Now he's got 5 Colossus. Minigun shreds through HuK, and HuK's going to GG, and he just literally walks right through them at the end of the fight there. And that's going to be the end of that game. So yeah, this at the beginning of the game just came down to both players choosing their build. You know, Minigun was a little bit more successful, actually a lot more successful with his. He killed the Stalker. I don't think he lost a single unit. He didn't lose any sentries. He just kept landing those force fields while microing his DTs in HuK's base. Did a lot of damage. And from that point on, it was just Minigun's game to lose. HuK gave it a shot. Didn't work out, especially after scouting that third base. There's not really much he can do from there. You just try and go for it, see what happens. But it wasn't enough. Minigun takes the game. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Some fun StarCraft. I'm looking forward to Heart of the Swarm as it comes around March 13th. I'll be there. I'll be playing release night. I may play campaign first. Not sure yet because I've just played so much multiplayer up until this point. But anyways, if you enjoyed my stuff, go check me out at youtube.com/EonShiKeno. And if you don't know how to spell that, it's on the right side of your screen, that little overlay. You can check it out there. But anyways, guys, see you later.